If you want to come into this as a victim, you're going to see everything and you're a victim to it. The way I teach, you're victimizing the unlearned. You're victimizing the neophyte. They don't know how to fucking trade. They put their stop loss in the wrong place. We're running on them. We're not running in a pack like a wild animals, okay? Trying to find whatever moves next. That's reacting to price. Fuck that. We are a cheetah. We know we can run any fucking thing down. We can run anything down. Put whatever fuck you want to put in front of us, whatever method out there, we will run circles around that shit. Nothing can fucking beat what I'm telling you. Nothing can beat this. Nothing. If it could, it would have came. It's never come. You are a cheetah stalking in the high grass. And there's a herd out there. They think they're safe because they're close. They're all doing the same thing, eating the grass. They're hanging around, same people, doing the same shit. Harmonic, retail, Elliott wave shit. You're the cheetah. You're sitting out there in the long grass. You're just waiting. You're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And you see that one gazelle just takes a step too far out and puts his stop loss right there. Easy for the taking. The herd is going to move away, but that one animal that doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't shift when it should. And now there's a fair value gap. In 72 miles an hour, in seconds, your ass is there pouncing on it. That's what I'm envisioning in price. Do I know that person that's losing money? No. Do I know the person that has all their hopes and expectations of making money on that trade? Do I know them? Am I going to see them? No. Am I worried about them? No. Do I feel bad that they lost money? No. I have to eat. You have to eat. Everybody signs the same risk disclosures when you come into this market. Everybody understands that you can lose and lose more than you have. I have no qualms about it, period. It's the way it is. It's a jungle out here. You either are prey or you're a predator. I don't walk around or teach my students to be a lamb. This is the way it is, folks. You have to have teeth and you have to have claws. And you need to know when to use them and how to use them. You want to come in here and play the nice guy role and everybody, is going to love you and you never say anything wrong or never off color or whatever. The bottom line is, that's not what this is. This is fucking war. We're talking about money, real money, lots of it, and major entities out there that do not want you to be doing this successfully. They're going to roll on that. And I'm teaching you how to beat the fuck out of that, okay? Consistently.
Comes to town, going down Broadway is a one-way street, whichever way I go.
Good morning, boys. How are we doing, chat? Happy Monday, man. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Say what's up in the chat. Hit the like button for me if you'd be ever so kind. Good morning, guys. Good morning. What's up, Wolf Dubai, Hindsight King, Ben, good morning, Nika, good morning, Kookie, Arbello, CB Trading Fits, Dominic, good morning, Kookie, Trader 007, Easy Trades, Contains Nuts, what's going on, guys? Pepe, Big Head Reef, good to see you, man. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well, man. Happy Monday. TGIM, boys. TGIM. We got market open here in about 30 seconds. So we'll go ahead and dive on in to the charts, boys and girls. As far as the economic calendar is concerned today, nothing on the calendar at all today. The only thing, well, looking ahead this week, actually, the economic calendar, we have red folder news tomorrow. Otherwise, we don't really have a whole lot this week again. There's Tesla earnings on Wednesday afternoon. Other than that, though, that is pretty much it for the economic calendar this week. There is our opening bell, by the way. And we are off to the races, boys and girls. Off to the races. Let me turn the background music down a little bit. And all right, let's start diving in, man. So obviously, for those of you guys that didn't see, there was more headlines over the weekend with the Strait of Hormuz and working out a deal with Iran. Still, no deal made. It sounds like the Strait was closed again over the weekend, and it resulted in a pretty nice gap down once again to start the week off. Let me actually go to, I'll just double up here. Oops, there we go. So yeah, nice gap down. I think it was like a 200 and something point gap down here to start us off for the week. Yeah, 240 points here on the NASDAQ. We've already traded back up now into pretty much the entirety of this new week opening gap on both NQ and ES, Dow Jones as well. I'm gonna look at the weekly chart here quick. Yeah, here's our here is our weekly candle, boys and girls. We'll see if maybe we want to go take out previous weekly high and then just see what we want to do after that. But obviously, insane rally really the last 2 weeks. Previous weekly high. There we go. So yeah, man, we'll have to see what we want to do today off this new week opening gap, if anything. Obviously, you would like to see a retracement at some point, but we did not see one at all last week. We'll see if this week can finally bring one, boys and girls. We'll see if this week can finally bring price back down to a little bit of reality here. You know, it's all we can really do. 15. But yeah, seeing price kind of respect here, this closure of the new week opening gap. And we'll see, man. We've got some clean lows here. London and Asia, but we've been setting clean lows up at London and Asia all week last week, and it didn't really matter, did it? It didn't really matter all too much, did it, boys? Look at this reaction, though, off the open. Are we trading up into, I mean, yeah, just the hourly, this hourly structure. That's about it, though. I don't think there's anything else that we're hitting here. That is about it, boys. All right. All right. Move this over. Turn these bad boys on. We are good to go. Good to go. Good morning, guys. What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is doing well, man. Good morning, Melda. Good morning, Elias. Oh, man. How was everybody's weekend? Good? Got 40% discount now on Lucid instead of 50, mate, using your code. Thanks anyway. Yeah, the 50% off, I think, was what was it, 2 uses? I think it was 2 uses for the 50, if I'm not mistaken, and then it was, I want to say it was like 5 for the 40. And then after the uses, it goes to 30%. But appreciate it, man. Thank you, Arbello. From last all-time high conditions, I got a lot of data. I hope now I'm ready for it. Yo, boys, I'm not going to lie. I don't know how you guys feel from a macro scale. To me, I kind of feel like this is from a macro scale, per se, not a day trading scale. I think this is one big fucking bull trap, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't think there's anything that really backs up the fact that we went to fucking all-time highs in 2 weeks. Very little volume, very little technical or fundamental support for it. Then you mix in just a little nuance that they fucking got rid of the PDT trading rule. You know what I'm saying, boys? I don't know. Something's fucking fishy. Something fishy is going on. This war thing is like hokey pokey. We go back and forth. See, the thing is with this Iran war, you put your fucking right leg in, you take your right leg out, you put your left leg in, you take your left leg out, you put your fucking sell contracts in, you take your sell contracts out. You take your prop firm account, you put that in, you take your prop firm account out, and you shake it all about, and you do the fucking hokey pokey, and you turn that ass around That's what it's all about, and that's what we've been doing with this war situation. I don't know, boys. So from a macro scale, that's kind of how I'm feeling about it, but I guess from a day trading perspective, we're just taking this shit day by day at this point. You know what I'm saying? So we shall. So we'll see, man. We'll see, man. It's just crazy. I feel like it's just wild, man. Like I'm just trying to think about it from like a pragmatic perspective, right? Like the cost of everything is through the roof. This war situation is so hot and cold. You know, I don't know. I just it just doesn't. It feels like this market is propped up on a lot of fucking bullshit, bro. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. But from day trading perspective, it's just long until, yeah, well, yeah, exactly, Dominic. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So, I mean, obviously, just all we can do is adapt, right? We can't really, I mean, complaining about it isn't going to help us at all. So, all we can do is adapt to what we're seeing, what's happening in the price, try to get in line day to day. That is the job of a day trader, boys and girls. So that's all we can really do here. Don't really want to predict too much, rather just react to what's going on in price. So we'll try to do that. We'll try to keep a level head, probably try to be a little bit more neutral this week just because, you know, don't want to be in a situation where it's just stubbornly going in one direction. And we're missing out because of it. So we'll see. We'll just have to see, boys. Pelosi and Barron made bank and they still want more. Greedy MFers. Dude, that is so true. What's going on? What's going on, boys? You know, I'm just happy that the entire Trump family is just getting absolutely rich AF this term. I think I saw, what was it, that like their family has made like 3.8 billion so far. Something like that. I mean, that's a pretty good timeline, right? What are we at here? Like 1 year and 3 months, 1 year and 4 months. 3.8 billion, not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, Melda, that's the thing. The move to Florida, we'll have to see. If I want to be able to avoid state income taxes for 2026, I'll have to get my white little ass down there before, you know, the midway point of this year. So, otherwise, absolutely, probably tried before she starts getting cold here, because boys, I don't know if I can do another winter up here. I don't know if I can do it. You know, I don't know if it's in me. I don't know if it's in me to do it. What do I do off the charts? What don't I do off the charts? I'll tell you what I haven't done yet, and that's golf, because the weather hasn't really permitted it really up here yet, but haven't been able to do that yet. You know, so golf is life, they say. You know, that's what they've been telling me. And when you don't got it, it's just, is it really a life worth living? You know what I'm saying? That's the question that people are asking, and the answer is no. Do I have family? Yes, I have family here. Yeah. I'm born and raised here in Wisconsin. I live still probably like 45 minutes away from where I grew up, but yeah, family's all here for the most part. That's probably the biggest, I guess you could say, excuse for probably why I haven't left yet, but yep, the fam is all here. And that's the thing, dude. Like well, I can't speak for the entire family. I guess, at least like my dad, he's the exact opposite of me, probably, in the sense of like, he hates warm weather, hates it. Loves wintertime. Absolutely loves it. So he's like the exact opposite of me. I'm like, Not that I don't like winter. I like winter. It gets old after fucking 4, 5, 6 months. Give me winter for like Christmas, and then I'm good. You know what I mean? Try the UK. I don't think the UK. I don't know if the UK. I don't think my answers are there, brother. I don't think my answers are there. The UK. I've never heard that advice. I've never heard someone say move to the UK. I've never heard that. That is a new one. Oh, I never did check the, what does the poll in the chat say? 64% of the chat is bullish. Wow, we're probably tanking then. That's actually the most lopsided bullish I think we've been in a while. 64% bullish, 23% bearish, 13% is scared shitless. So we got 13% of the chat is honest. Okay, I got you. Fair enough. So we'll see, man. Yeah, that's the most lopsided I think we've been to the upside on the poll in a while. Last week, you really did a number on you folks, huh? Don't worry, me too. How can one love the cold? Well, I love the seasons, but yeah, the season of winter just lasts a little wee bit too long up here. Just a wee bit. I don't know. The state income tax is a big portion, is obviously a factor as well, right? So I'd love to find every which way to like not pay as much money to the government as humanly possible. I just want to evade taxes. That's all I want to do at this point. Want to golf? Come to Texas? Come to Texas. Yeah, does Texas? Texas is a no state income tax state as well, right? What is it? Texas, Nevada, Florida, Tennessee. How many states are there that have no state income tax? It's just like a handful of them, right? Move to Africa. Oh, wow. Move to Africa. I don't know about that one. Washington? Oh, really? Washington State has no state income tax? You are a billionaire? I wish I was a billionaire. That'd be sick. I probably wouldn't be streaming on YouTube if I was a billionaire. You know what I mean, boys? I would try my best to make it so you didn't know who I was. But anyway, we got like 3 minutes here until this first 15 close. Kind of little out of sync here. We got Dow Jones printing a bullish 15-minute right now. We got NQ right now kind of aggressively reaching lower. ES is bearish on the candle, but it hasn't moved a whole lot. See what we want to dar going into this 10 o'clock macro, boys. See how this hourly wants to close. What do we here? Is this a 30-minute? Yeah, I got a little 30-minute gap that we're reaching into right now. Tampa's nice. I like to go there. Also a client, Tampa, they said they, yeah. I'm not going to lie. According to Twitter was saying Boca was the move. There was a lot of Boca. Is Boca south of I don't even know where Boca is on a map, but I know it's on the east side, right? So wouldn't it be, is it south of like Fort Lauderdale? In West Palm Beach? You might not like Boca. I don't know. That's what they were saying, Steelers. They were telling me Boca this weekend. They were saying Boca is the move. Basically, I'm open anywhere other than Miami. Miami's for the devil, all right? I only would go to Miami if I worship Satan. But yeah, maybe Texas is the move here. Hey, you gotta ask yourself: how big of a factor is the ocean? You know what I mean? How big of a factor is the ocean? I do love the ocean. I don't necessarily love the idea of like swimming in the ocean, but I love the idea of being around the ocean. You know what I mean, boys? I'm not gonna lie, the ocean's kind of freaky. I think I have, what's that phobia called? Thalassophobia? Is that what that is called when it's like you got like a little bit of like a phobia of the ocean? The ocean is, listen, the ocean's a scary place. Put a guy like me in the ocean, that sounds like a good recipe for dying. You know what I mean, boys? Shark's gonna come and take my right leg. I need my right leg. Florida is rated the sweetest, the sweatest or the sweetest, Manny. I can't tell what you're trying to say there. The sweatest state in the USA. Imagine all the stinky people. Well, they make deodorant for that. They make deodorant for that. So, listen, I think there's stinky people everywhere. West Virginia. I got a buddy that lives in West Virginia. The guy that actually recruited me into the network marketing industry when I was in college, that's where he's from. And I went out there one time. I will say West Virginia, it's kind of crazy. West Virginia is like underratedly like really fucking beautiful, to be honest. It's like rolling hills. But some of the, depending on where you are, it's just like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in West Virginia sleep with their cousin. I'm just going to put it like that. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I don't know. But yeah, West Virginia, it's nice. It's nice. I will say that. West Virginia, when I was there, it is nice. I do not still do network marketing, no. Do you still do marketing on the network? But yeah, he's from, where's he from? Like Fairmont, I think. Just south of Morgantown. Morgantown is where like WVU University is. Yeah, that's like the only cities in West Virginia that I know. All I know is West Virginia is where they shot the movie Hills Have Eyes. So ever since I found out that fact, I just associate West Virginia with, you know, incest cannibals. Don't ask me why. It's just how it worked out. There aren't cities in West Virginia. Well, that's fair too. Yeah, that's a fair point. Taiwan. I will say, like, I guess if you wanted like your money to go really far, you'd go to West Virginia, because I think everything is like really cheap there, like in terms of cost of living. So if you wanted your money to go far, you'd go to West Virginia. If Taiwan declared war to the United States and surrender immediately, can Taiwan be the 52nd? Why are you asking me? I don't know. 52nd state? No, I think we got to acquire Canada first and Greenland. Yeah, meanwhile, here we got Dow Jones still pushing up here above the new week opening gap now. I don't know. Is this going to make another move back up, you boys think, here? Going into 10? Another move back up here off this 30-minute bullish gap or what? We'll see, right? I guess if we trade below it, it'd be hard not to think we might want to be reaching for these lows here. Are you boys still a little bit, like, skittish on the ideas of shorting, though? After last week? Are you just like a little bit doubtful? Just a little bit. You're just like, do I trust it? Do I not? Nope, says Nika. So wait, you don't have any doubt with the shorts, Nika? You're just like, oh yeah, let's short the first thing we see here. No doubt whatsoever. Leave no doubt. Yeah, 30-minute, hourly, there isn't any gaps here that we're running into. The 30-minute is really the only gap here. 15, obviously, as well. Same gap. Nika already top ticked it. Probably. She probably shorted right after this wick up on the open. Eventually it'll work. Smashing of the Jesus Christ statue. I did not, but that doesn't sound surprising. I'm short with one micro. $75 risk on funded. So it will be just one try for me on this Monday. Fair enough, Dominic. Yeah. Fair enough. They have Somalis? I don't know if any place has more Somalis than Minneapolis, Minnesota. I think Minneapolis, Minnesota takes the cake by far. Are we going to 680? Are we going to 680? Oh, we'll find out, man. We'll find out. In Europe, which country you like? Germany. I don't know. I've never been. Well, I shouldn't say I have been to Europe, but I never left the airport. So I can't really say that I've been to Europe. I didn't have the COVID vaccine, so I wasn't allowed to leave the airport. What's wrong with Somalis in Minnesota? Who said there was anything wrong with it? I was just stating a fact. I do hear they got good daycares though. If you're looking for childcare. Nils is from Germany. They are good at leering. They are good at leering. No, I've heard Germany has fallen off. I've heard a lot of European nations have fallen off though. For a lot of the same reasons that we're dealing with here in the West. That's what I hear at least. I don't know. Might just say screw it and go to China. Maybe China's the move, boys. Got stopped for $15 profit per account. Total $75 for me today. Nice. Lunch on you, Dominic. The sun will rise again. That'd be nice. Yeah, I've heard the UK is like super dangerous. I don't know. That's what I hear, boys. Someone in the chat was telling me to move to UK just a little bit ago, though. They said move to UK. Good morning, Bella. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. You're long in the 1 minute CISD. Good luck. Good luck. We are in the 10 o'clock macro here. Hasn't really moved a whole lot, boys. We are still holding this 30-minute bullish imbalance. Came as low as 830 opening price, kind of getting a bounce here. So, I don't know, maybe we see, this macro deliver off that 1 minute. That could be the play. That could be the play. Nice imbalance here. If we get through this, it looks like that's most likely the case. Perhaps we see previous weekly high come in here. Where is previous, yeah. Previous weekly high there. Let me actually, let me remark this. Like SAR, okay. Oh. There we are. All right, guys. Hourly closure here in 5. So, see how we want to close this candle out. Looking strong here on Dow. Looking strong on ES. Yeah, there's just not much here. Like on the 5, there's nothing. Like big wick here from this 9:30 opening candle. Really, you got the super BPR on the 1 minute. Gaps, overlapping gaps. But yeah, this is kind of looking like the move, isn't it? This is kind of looking like the move, if I am being honest. What's our risk here if we give this a try off this inversion retest? Maybe do like something light, like 5 micros. I'll give this a try off this inversion to the upside, see if we can get this move in the macro here. If it wants to grab it, maybe not. The only thing that I don't love like about this entry here is just the fact that ES is already trading above this high, but I think I would kind of expect this to continue. Might not get picked up. What's up, Sharky? Good morning. Good morning. All-time highs, boys. All-time highs. We're back again. Guess who's back? Back again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Yeah, we'll try this inversion, guys. I'll see if I get picked up. My limit is set at 784. I'm not like, I mean, I guess if it goes, it goes. It is what it is. Perhaps 10 o'clock we'll open up the new hour and we'll see a wick down into here. Power of 3, get like an immediate rebalance here on the hourly. Hopefully the wick down isn't too aggressive. The reason for my stop placement is just we got bullish gap, inversion, fair value gap, and then this would technically be a propulsion block or a mitigation block, but trading off this structure here, and this would all have to fail for my stop to get hit. It could if we get a deep retracement, but I'd rather do this than put my stop all the way down here. I just don't think that's sensible. All right, I just got picked up there. Just got picked up here. Let me change that. I'm in, boys. Filled my limit there. Let me change this because we're a little bit cropped out. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Micros be wicking again. Yeah, we need no scam wicks on the micro chart this week. That'd be nice. Why am I risking less than usual? Because it's Monday and we still, I mean, I just don't have a whole lot of confidence in the market, to be honest. I'm still risking all right. I'm risking like what, 270, 280 here? And the risk reward here is a 3.5 R, so. Yeah, but we'll see this hourly. So the idea here is that this hourly candle can come down, rebalance perhaps. Hopefully the wick isn't too aggressive, right? If this hourly wick were to like totally recover this previous hourly body, then I'll probably get stopped out. But the idea would be open, low, distribute higher. And we're being supported from a previous 30-minute imbalance here. You're bearish? Yeah, the only thing that makes me bearish is the fact that the chat was so tilted for upside today. It's like 65%, 60% now for bullish, but that was like the main thing that wanted me to be bearish. We'll see there. I think we'd agree this is kind of messy, right? If we come back down here. Kind of whipsawing back and forth these gaps in here. A little on the messy side. So yeah, hopefully this hourly wick is not too much more aggressive than that. That's about as low as we want to see it go. For me personally. And we're stopped. All right. Flatten all. Yeah, we'll see here. This is what the only thing that I didn't love about it was like if we got a deep retracement into this area down here, but it's kind of just an aggressive wick, isn't it? What's my, hang on. What do you think? Scam wick, and now she's gonna run? That was awfully strong wick rejection there. At this point, we just might never win another trade on stream ever again. Bring your floaties. Shorts last week equals cooked, and now long. Yeah, well. Welcome to the market. See, but now we can be happy that we were risking less. Someone was asking why I was risking less than usual earlier. Now we can be happy about it. Still copy traded, but yeah, the final stop out damage there was 292 per account. So I did get slipped a little. I think I was risking like 280, so I did slip a little on that, but minus 292 there. Yeah, get the likes up, boys. We'll do giveaways every 100 likes, boys and girls. Yeah, man, we'll see if we hold this OTE. I still think this long has a chance, but like I said, we wicked down more than I wanted to see here. if it does want to work out. The logic was kind of just that there was a lot of PD arrays failing for us to go here in the macro, expecting a little bit cleaner follow through if we're going to go up here to that previous weekly high. So now I'm a little bit like, a little more iffy about it. But we shall wait and see. Yeah, a lot of back and forth here. Back and forth here, 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 now here again. Yeah, the SMT at the high here was the only thing that was kind of a little bit of a evidence against that position. But we'll see. I still feel like this probably has a chance of following through, and that this might have just been a manipulation. A little bit deeper back into this range, but we'll find out here shortly. I'm just asking myself if we do get this move back up, if I would be willing to replay this. You know, like if we get a 5-minute closure back above here, would I be willing to replay this? Am I feeling ballsy enough to want to replay this here? Like that. Perhaps, but we'll see. Perhaps, but we will see. Why do I show my P&L? I don't know. I think you don't. You guys like seeing the P&L? I thought you guys liked seeing the P&L. If I was watching a live streamer, I would want to see it probably. I don't know. Why not? Do I think I look good? Fuck yeah. Do you think I look good? FL9000? FL9 ooh. P&L on OF. Better than the streamers who replace P&L with ticks? Well, the P&L numbers are really just kind of for like show. I mean, it's not really. I think a lot of traders on social media kind of blow that shit out of proportion. But the people like seeing it, so. The only unfortunate part is it looks like total P&L, because I'm copy trading so many accounts, the total P&L makes it seem like a really bad loss, but realistically, a $290 loss across each account individually is a pretty small, very manageable loss, so it is what it is. Re-entered at OTE, good luck, man. Yeah, I don't know, I'd maybe replay it if we got more confirmation. But to me, for me to want to play that in the macro, I think I just feel like I know how it should have worked out. It should have worked out without it doing what it did. But so I'll wait for some more confirmation. Otherwise, the opposing view is that if we see closure below this low, you know, you got to ask, is Asia and London in play? I think, right? That's why I don't like shorts. Fuck ES. Well, ES was the only thing that gave you a new high here. If you were bullish. I don't know if you're bullish or bearish. Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of trapped here. We are still holding this 5-minute OB. This is the order block that tapped into that 30-minute gap and gave us the leg up. So Until this fails, the shorts or the longs are still technically valid, I think. But yeah, here's what we look like on the, if I go to, I'll show you guys my other monitor here. This is what we look like on the hourly across these three assets. You know, pretty much a full new week opening gap fill. Dow Jones filled it fully here. ES, technically this level for the actual close. So the new week opening gap high, you're looking at on ES 164. NQ looking at 840, which we did stop just shy of on those. You know, so do we want to see those levels before going lower or not? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. So yeah, this 5 and 15 is going to close here in a couple of minutes. See how we close, man. I think to be truly bearish, for me at least, I'm going to want to see us displace below here, this structural low here. One hour of cardio. You got to get shredded before summer. Just hop on Retta, man. Hop on Retta. It'll get you there. Yeah, boys. Summer is around the corner, ain't it? Some of you guys have already been in basically summer mode. If you basically live anywhere more south than Wisconsin, you've basically kind of been in summer mode. Kevin was born in summer mode. Have fun with the side effects. I'm having a lot of fun with the side effects. If you're afraid of needles, just say that. Listen, if you're afraid of ascending, just fucking say that. You know what I'm saying? Lose weight without medication? Oh, I could do it without medication, but why would I not take the fastest route possible? I'll take the fucking shortcut. You're like, your logic is basically like, if I could walk to my destination, why would I ever drive a car? That's what that logic sounds like to me. Tyler, I know it takes you fucking, hey, Tyler, I know it takes you 10 minutes to drive there, but you could walk there. You could walk there in like 45 minutes to an hour. Why don't you walk? Tyler, why don't you walk? Why don't you guys take a sailboat across the ocean? Hey, listen, why don't you guys try to make money without trading? Why do you guys want to make online money anyway? Why don't you guys just do the old-fashioned route? Why don't you guys make an honest living? Why don't you guys try to, like, you know what I mean, add to your resume and shit? Why don't you guys go look your boss in the eye, shake his hand, and ask for a raise and for more hours? Why are you guys trying to make extra money trading? Why don't you guys just, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you guys just make money the old school way? Yeah, why are you guys copy trading 5, 10, 20 accounts when you could just copy one? Yeah, why do you guys use electricity when you could just use lanterns and candles? I gotta know. Yeah, why do you guys want giveaways? Why don't you just buy them yourself? This is fun. Why do you guys want girlfriends? You got a hand. Anything else? Anything else? Oh man. Honestly, the side effects are they're only bad if you dose up too quickly. And they're not even that bad. I mean, it's like you just genuinely are not hungry whatsoever. Like that is probably it. There was like a couple nights when I dosed up a little too quickly that I don't know, maybe my sleep was a little compromised for a couple of days, but I mean, that's kind of my own fault, isn't it? If you dose up too quickly, that's kind of on me. Yeah, you guys use heat in the winter? Why would you do that? Why you could just stay warm? And why would you guys use fire when you could just use good old body heat and a tarp? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, boys? There are no sustaining side effects on with driving a car. I disagree. If you walked, that's a lot of extra steps. In fact, I think there are some people that probably should be doing more walking than driving. Trump's tweeting again. What's he saying? What's he saying, crypto? Fill us in. What's going on in here? Let me check financial juice. Anything really here? Not really. No. Strait of Hormuz. What's the new headline for Strait of Hormuz? See, even this is a little bit like, look at Dow Jones here. We traded down into these 5, and I think this is also, is it a 15? It is a 15-minute imbalance as well. And now we're seeing price kind of push higher out of here on Dow. I'm kind of blocking the chart with my head, but let me see NQ kind of spilling over here now. The outcome for Iran will be very surprising. I think the only thing that would be surprising for me would be if the war actually ended. He said the straight is actually crooked. That's true. It actually is. It is kind of crooked looking. It's not very straight, is it? You're gonna crash on and blow all your accounts? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's Monday, boys. If you're gonna crash out and blow all your accounts, at least wait till Friday. You know what I'm saying, boys? At least do the sensible thing and wait till the end of the week. What's up, Paris? Was dead wrong about PA Friday. That shit all the way up. Yeah, Paris. That's... Last week was something. Slap the likes, boys. What do we got? We got 100 likes so far, probably, or not yet. 100 likes. So we got one giveaway here. We'll do another giveaway if we get to 200 plus. We got one giveaway locked and loaded, boys. We'll do an Apex account giveaway for the first 100 today. If you guys want a TRADEIFY account giveaway as well, 200 likes plus on the stream, boys. And we'll whip up a TRADEIFY one as well. We could do one right now. I guess we're kind of just waiting. We are kind of just waiting. You guys want to do it right now while we wait? There's not really anything here, in my opinion, to use here for a trade idea. Still kind of just waiting to see what's going to give out here. Something's got to give at some point. 10:21 right now. Should we do it? Should we do it? Should we do it? Trading this month? Dude, this month started off so hot for me, too. I was like, I mean, you guys know. You guys were here. I was on a fucking hot win streak, too. Hot win streak, and then last week obviously was tough. The PM session saved me a little bit. I still ended the week red, but yeah, it was I just, you know, and then I see like the trade. I see the rage bait on Twitter. Like I saw like Rips had a good rage bait tweet on I think it was Friday. He was just like, if you're following anybody that was shorting it all this week, you're fucking retarded. Or I think he said something like that. Let me find it. Hang on, let me find this shit. I'm like, you fucker. Rage baiting ass. What do you say? Let me defend myself here. Let me defend myself a little bit. Let me find the tweet first. We'll find it. Let's see here. Damn, this guy tweets more than I thought. Hang on, what's the date today? The 20th? Where did he tweet that at? Oh, here we go. Yeah, so Friday, he tweeted this. He was like, people who are shorting NQ because it never goes up X amount of days in a row. I guess that wasn't me. I wasn't shorting. I never went short last week at all because of this. It was for a much different reason. Because it only ever goes up for X amount of days in a row. Our absolute bottom of the barrel, worst ever, couldn't be more horrible traders. If you follow them or listen to a word they say, then you too may be retarded. That's so fucking funny. That's good. That's good rage bait right there. That's good rage bait. But I will defend myself as far as that line of thinking. If it was like 100% serious and not rage bait. If you look back at last week, right? So last week, and you guys know this if you were on fucking stream, I wasn't actually bearish in terms of like, it's not like I'm expecting a crash. I'm expecting a sell-off, you know what I'm saying, to like new lows or anything like that. All I was wanting to see before I get on side with longs, continuations, was a fucking manipulation below some sort of a low into one of these unfilled fucking gaps. And then I was like, fuck yes, I'm bullish. I was bullish last week. I was. But I'm like, I couldn't believe that we just could not get any, like, we did not get that, honestly, until Thursday. Thursday was our first sell-off into, like, something that was, like, you know what I'm saying, that you could actually utilize here. Because every other day, Monday, it's basically straight up. I mean, we just straight up off the gap down, right? And then Tuesday, we left equal lows at Asia and London. Never took them out, rallied higher. Same with going into Wednesday. These overnight lows, we leave these, rally higher, right? Finally, Thursday, we get a trade back down into some bullish PD arrays, and then it sponsors a move higher, you know, and I was able to catch longs in the PM. But, like, you know, it's one thing to be bearish. It's another thing to want to see manipulation lower. I mean, that's literally ICT trading 101. That's power of three logic 101. If you're bullish, you want to see manipulation lower to then go higher. If you're bearish, you want to see price manipulate higher to then go lower. This is fucking elementary shit, you know? So I'll say that. I'll say I wasn't bearish last week. I just couldn't. I was just a little surprised. I was surprised that we just never got really true manipulation lower before expanding higher. All right, so that's all I can really say about that. But, yeah, it was good rage bait nonetheless. It was good rage bait nonetheless. Got to give it to him. I had a couple. The only reason I brought him up specifically is because I had a couple people, like, send me the tweet, and I'm like, okay. Okay, fuckers. Well, hey. Welcome to trading, man. Sometimes you're going to be surprised, caught off guard. You're going to be, or just flat out wrong, one of the two. I mean, either way, it results in the same either way. You know what I'm saying? So that's just trading. And then, yeah, and then Friday was just the cherry on top. Ended up getting scam wicked on the micro contract out of the long, and then it hit TP. So it was just a fitting end. It was just a fitting end to the week last week. Price chopping inside the new week opening gap, yeah. We'll see. I don't think there's any trade here that I would feel too confident in. Technically, I would say the longs are still valid. Technically, they haven't been invalidated. To me, the short really doesn't make a whole lot of sense here until we see, like, true displacement below, like, the structural low and, like, really this 15 and 30 minute inefficiency that's holding up price. You know, so. But yeah, I mean, even if you were holding that original long, I guess if you, like, even if you got, like, an OTE entry down here, I don't know if you held through this. That got real close to your stop loss if your stop's at this low, you know. And now you could probably view this as generated sell side. You know, and do we go run that out before, even if we do go higher, do we run this out first? That's how I would kind of be thinking about it, to be honest, if I was still in that long, but time will tell. Time will tell, man. But yeah, dude, last week it's just crazy. We have what is it? It's been 13 straight days of up close candles on the QQQ. Pretty wild shit, man. Pretty wild. You know, is today going to be the first down close day or not? Technically, we'd probably still be in an up close day because we gapped down to open the week. What is the here's what the QQQ looks like. Stacking highs if we sweep 15 till maybe something. Oh yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot about the giveaway. Do you guys want to do? Should we do the giveaway? Should we do giveaway number 1 while we wait, boys? Fuck, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. You guys want to do a giveaway while we wait here? Kind of middle of the hour, break up the stream while we wait. We're probably waiting until like 11 o'clock macro at this point. But look, boys, 60% of the chat was bullish today, and look at us. The slowest grind ever, but it is slowly grinding lower. Go figure, huh? These sons of guns, they can never make it easy on us, can they? Oh, what do we want to do, boys? What do we got? Do we do a Discord giveaway here? We're doing a giveaway every 100 likes on stream. That'll probably be a norm here for the most part going forward. So yeah, we'll do for the first 100 likes Apex account giveaway. If we get to 200 likes plus, we'll do a TRADEIFY account giveaway. Boys and girls, boys and girls. All right, we'll do Discord for giveaway number 1. We'll do a duck race if you guys want for if we get to 200 plus likes. If you guys want to do a duck race, we'll do one for the TRADEIFY account. But hop in the Discord. I just dropped the link in the chat, boys and girls. Let me go grab the Discord here, and we will pop on into the giveaway channel. Guys, this is fucking kind of wild, though. Jonesy has literally won. He's won 3 giveaways in the last, like, month. So, it's not rigged. It's, like, I don't know how that has happened, but it is kind of getting to a point where I feel like if he wins, like, if he were to win this giveaway back-to-back, I might have to make that a rule to where, like, you can't win back-to-back giveaways. I think that's got to be at least, you know what I'm saying? I gotta enforce something there, because that's just crazy, you know? Let's do 3 minutes, number of winners prize, Apex, eval, any size. So the Apex eval is for any sized account, any platform, by the way. Description. All right, boys. If you want to be in the giveaway, hit this little giveaway icon in the Discord, boys and girls, boys and girls. Am I gonna be the first one? Damn, boys. I beat all of you to the giveaway emojis. That's fucking crazy. How did I beat you boys to this? That's wild. Y'all are slow today. You're slow today, chat. But yeah, we do a lot of giveaways in the Discord, boys. It's just one of the easiest ways to kind of make it, you know, randomized, fair, quick and easy. So if you're not in the Discord, hop on in there. Also, let's see, you boys, Elias was telling me to check the chat earlier. So he goes, I'm longing this inversion if it happens. That's the same trade I took, man. So did you get stopped out? Got in BE right now? Damn, you got in and went break even like right away? Your buddy played Pebble Beach this week? What? Holy shit. Holy damn. Hang on. So So did he play it 3 times? He did it 18 holes? Hit 1 green? I'm confused. So did he 18 holes? This is good, dude. 81, 67, 69. Pebble Beach? Isn't Pebble Beach like hard AF? Is Augusta the hardest course in the US? Do you guys know? Oh, you went off a lower end version, Elias. I see. I see. All right, guys. Giveaway winner being picked here in less than a minute. Less than a minute. Picking a giveaway winner here. We did raid those lows that were put in on NQ, by the way. Let's see what it wants to do here. Going into 10:30. Why can't you join the giveaway? You got to be in the Discord and you got to click this little giveaway icon here. We'll do if we get to 200 likes, we'll do a giveaway of a TRADEIFY account. We'll do like a duck race or something. We'll do a duck race for the next giveaway if we get there. You can't click on it. What do you mean you can't click on it? If you clicked on it, it should put you in automatically. All right, man. Giveaway winner here in 3, 2, 1. And the winner by unanimous decision is Ami. Amy. Ami. Are you there, Amy? Ami. Are you in the YouTube chat, Amy? Oh, you guys don't like Resin Forbidden. They didn't like that. All right, Amy or Ami. Ahmed. So I'm going to go with Ami. All right, Ahmed. Open up a ticket here, and I'll get you a code for an Apex account after stream. Yeah, there you are. There he is. Congrats, man. Congrats. Tyrone, don't forget your ticket. Do I owe you a code yet, Tyrone? Look at all these tickets, boys. This is just from the last. These tickets are all giveaways just from like the last month. And listen, you boys, I think you're taking it for granted. I'm just saying. A win, but it looks like shite. What? Shorted here off of a 15-minute rejection block. Took a partial, looks like, or closed it, and then re-entered. And got those equal lows. A win is a win. A win is a win. Yeah, well, yeah, 3 of them are DeLucas. Yeah, that's the thing. DeLucas is Jonesy in the Discord, by the way. He's won so many that I got it memorized now. Ahmed, just open a ticket and just like, I don't know, drop a message in there so I know it's you. Every once in a while, there's randos that just open a ticket, and then I gotta just delete the ticket. Yeah, we are. Where's our weekly open here? Why does it keep taking it off? It should be on here. I keep saving it with the weekly open on, and it keeps taking it away. So our weekly open is down below London low, yeah. We should be roughly, what? We're like kind of smack dab in the middle of this new week opening gap. So our new week opening gap high is here. Our new week opening gap low is obviously here at the weekly open. And we're like fucking chilling right at consequent encroachment, aren't we? Yeah. Telling me why. Slow market, man. Slow market this morning. She's slow. Look at these choppy 5-minute barcode candles. Yeah. Next giveaway is at 200 likes, chat. Next giveaway is 200 likes. Kaden, a long or short? I don't know. I'm kind of waiting. I don't think the longs have necessarily been invalidated as of yet. But yeah, I think if we see price displacing lower, I think we could see London low, maybe that new week opening gap low in play. But I'm kind of just waiting until like 11 o'clock macro at this point and see if we just see what we want to do. I did try a long continuation here in the 10 o'clock macro, but just no follow through. So I am red 290 across my accounts right now. Kept it light, so that's good. But yeah, YM's rolling over a little bit right now. But yeah, man, the 10 o'clock candle did not take any of the previous hourly highs, did it? It just kind of opened up and we're straight down right now. Very small little wick here on the 10 a.m., but you can see here like ES kind of felt like the strong closer. Maybe we still see it, right? Maybe like ES is going to rebalance this hourly, little hourly gap here below this previous hourly low as well, and then we see it turn around here, but NQ the weakest of the three. But yeah, pretty choppy. Pretty choppy. Some of you guys might be shorting this here if you're bearish. Are you still want to look for trade in the PM side? Yeah, it kind of just depends, Vincent. The thing is like I want my trades to be sponsored by something higher time frame for the most part. You know, so what would that look like today? It'd be very possible that I would just be willing to let market kind of print the rest of the day if, you know, if nothing else presents. You know, I just don't know what that would look like, right? What's really sponsoring this potential next move, right? There's not much. Not much, in my opinion. So, you know, but maybe that changes, right? Maybe as time passes, we get some hourly closures. It opens up some, you know, unfilled gaps so we can maybe trade into something like that or trade off of. But as of right now, it's kind of just kind of a slower market. Can I give you $200 to turn into 10K? Tell you what, yeah, you can give me $200 if I turn it into 10K. You owe me 20%. And if I blow it, then I don't owe you anything. But $200 to 10K, I don't think that's really, I guess, yeah, I mean, you would need a prop account to do that with. Otherwise, yeah. I was going to say a more reasonable flip would be like 2K to 10K on a live account. You just need margin to open up positions. Left trades, I don't think you said 680. You asked me. You said, will we see 680? I said, we'll see. I said, we will see. To be fair. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. I appreciate it, man. Friday's low. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some relative equal lows down here towards London and Asia, but final 15-minute candle of the hour here. But yeah, starting to look fairly strong, decent closure here on the previous 15. I like to see that. We were just doing so much wicking prior too. It was hard to be too confident. Now the shorts looking quite a bit better. See if we can find a short here potentially in this 11 o'clock macro. And would like to try to see if we get London low, potentially that new week opening gap low. I won't lie, the 1 minute kind of already looks ready to maybe roll here, to be honest. Given that we've already traded up into this gap and very strongly rejected out of it, this 1 minute kind of is already looking ready. May leave a 5 minute gap behind in this 5 minute close going into the macro. And that's kind of what I'm eyeing up here as a potential opportunity for entry. When you make profit, you don't get excited anymore. I think that's normal. I still like, I shouldn't say I don't get excited. I just feel like the rest of my day feels lighter on a green day. You know what I mean? The rest of my day feels lighter on a green day and like, you know what I mean? More positive, I guess. But yeah, I mean, obviously nobody likes being red. But yeah, it's a very liberating experience, isn't it? You just kind of a little bit more numb to it. Post your analysis in the Discord. Did you post your executions, Lev? No entries? Oh man. Yeah, it was pretty choppy in the 10 o'clock hour, early 10 o'clock hour here. So you wanted 680, Lev, but you didn't short it? I do agree. It wasn't like a lot of like super clean entries. Dang. Well, now this 5 minute created a wick here. Macros beginning here in a couple of minutes. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not super clean, is it? Perhaps in this 10 o'clock macro, what we can maybe try to anticipate would be, given that this is already traded up into this imbalance here, perhaps we could see price do the same here. Give us a tag up into discount or premium of this range, maybe OT, this OB here, and then start to roll over. And at that point, maybe we could try to find a short. I just, I don't love this action enough to be like setting a limit right here to short it, if that makes sense. I don't know. Do you guys feel similarly? I kind of just feel a little bit like I don't really trust a whole lot of what I'm seeing right now. You feel not okay. You took 45 days to pass my eval and still stucking? Any advice? I feel not okay. I took 45 days to pass my eval. So you passed it, but still stucking? What do you mean still stucking? You mean still not passing? All right, there's OTE, boys. Let's see. Macro just started, so we'll see if this wants to give any continuation. Like I said, I don't trust this action enough to short this, to be honest. Because if this just rallies right back up, then that's obviously not going to be good. So I'll just chill. We do have a little SMT with ES, which is nice. But I'd be open to try to find a continuation trade off this if we can get confirmation. And then we're trying to reach for a London low here. Oh, okay. Oh, no fucking way, bro. No fucking way, bro. Are you shitting me, bro? Oh my god. Brother in fucking Christ. What the fuck just happened? All right, boys. TP hit. I'm taking the limit off. What the fuck? It... Oh, my God. You can't make this shit up, man. Oh... Guys, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with that? I mean, come on. Holy fucking candle. Oh. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Me when I drop a sell limit on the fucking opening price of the candle. It gives you no wick. It gives you no wick. Nice. Classic. Anyway, who caught the shorts to London there? Wild shit, bro. That literally in not even like how long did that take? 10 seconds? How far did that go? I mean, that's 76 points, bro, in like 10 seconds. I don't even know if it was 10 seconds. It might not have even been that long. 82 point. Damn. Wild. Go to the 1 second chart. Let's really analyze this. Where was hang on. What minute candle was that? 51? I gotta know. 51. It's going so fast. Anyway. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 seconds. A little 16-second trade there for 82 points and almost a 3R. If you caught that, that was the fastest. That might be the fastest TP of your life there. Wow. Yeah, what the hell was that? Drop the executions in the chat, guys. I want to see who snagged that shit. Oh my gosh. Yeah, nothing here in the news feed. Unlikely I'll extend ceasefire with Iran. It checks out. Well, so much for that. That would have been the green. That would have been the green trade of the day. And people say macros don't exist. It is funny how the headline kind of lines up with the macro. Isn't that funny? It's so ironic that happens. I find that funny. Oh yeah, OTE. Yeah, literal snipe there. Literal snipe. Caught it on gold. What did gold do? Oh wow, gold did the same thing. Interesting. Oops. Well, fun stuff. It really kind of just depends, DeLucas. I don't have like a. It's kind of a discretionary thing, you know. How confident am I feeling? What's price looking like? You know, sometimes I'll still trade all of them, but then I'll just risk down a little bit. Isn't it ironic? It is ironic. Yeah, I just want to watch. I want to see what this does here going into 11 o'clock. But yeah, boys, that was the trade I wanted. You guys saw me drop the sell limit, and then it like just in seconds, quite literally, just sold straight off the target. I just wanted London low. I just wanted London low. That's annoying. That is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Look, whatever. You can't make this shit up, boys. What pair is this? I think it's fart coin at this point. It will be a great clip for TikTok, I suppose. Yeah, I can already hear the comments. The most thing that will be commented will be either LOL, I caught that, or just market order, bro. I don't want to fucking hear it, okay? If that's you, I don't want to hear it. Yeah, boys, what's your guys' final draw for today? Where do you guys feel the low gets put in today? Do you guys think we come take out this opening price down, or not this opening price, this wick from yesterday's open, or not? See, this move is what I was trying to get last fucking Monday. Oops. Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and try to grab the screenshot here. I don't know if this will make sense, but before I start deleting shit. You know what sucks? All I would need to do is execute not in front of you guys on this chart. If all I did was put a long or short position tool on my chart and then I executed on another screen on like TRADEIFY or something, I could be like, I could have totally LARPed that and been like, yeah, I caught that trade. Did you guys catch that trade? Oh my God, beautiful trade. Damn, now I can't even do that though. Son of a bitch. I could have LARPed that. Opportunity missed. But I mean, as far as like a continuation goes, I don't know. I think we need to, we might want to pull back for this gap here. Literally no wick on this candle. Oops. Otherwise, yeah, dude, we got technically Asia low was already pierced here pre-London, but did we take this low too? No, perfect equal lows right here, basically. What's the low of this candle here? 612.25. Yeah, perfect equal lows. Maybe took it out on E-mini though. Yeah, E-mini looks like we just kissed that low. A little below it. Few ticks. But anyway, man, yeah, that's kind of a bummer, huh? Got left. Did you guys catch that? Let me see. Did you guys post it in the Discord? Who caught the short there? Basically, you had to market execute as soon as that candle closed, or you probably missed it. Or yeah, OTE entry here, it looks like. Nice, William. Flint. Oh, fuck. What happened here, Flint? Flint. No, dude. He entered early and then went break even because this new low, I think. Flint. Oh, no, Flint. Tell you, dude, that macro is a bitch. That macro, dude. Oh, no. Caught some of it there. What do we got here, Sanity? Short. Did we take a... Was that an L or break even here, but then a re-entry? What's going on here? Closed it there at the equal lows. So I'm confused. Did you guys not snag the... Did nobody snag this? Did everybody miss this? Did every single person here miss this entry? Is that what I'm hearing? Rutachi with a nice short. He was short off of what time frame is this? This is a 10-minute chart. Short off of like what, this OB here? I'm assuming. I guess I don't know when. I don't know what time the entry started here. Was it here? Looks like an OB entry though. There's your target hit, by the way. Oh, here you go. I'll be watching on the phone. That's dedication. Watching on the phone, dude. Short there. Oh, you were already short from 602. Nice, Thanos. Holy shit. Now we're going. Z trades. Kelsick. Oh, dude, you sniped that. Literally. Yeah, you did get a little early there. 1044 looks like. But, yeah. Held through it. There you go. A lot of executions here. What the fuck? It is me trading. Short. Stopped out on the short. Short again. I'm confused. Are these break evens or what are these? And then reshorted here and then got the London low. Nice. There you go. Yeah, short, partial, close. Nice. Are you still in? No. Squeebs, you son of a bitch. Holy Squeebs, what's going on? Break even? Oh, you shorted the first so the first initial confirmation off of this gap here, right? Yeah, so you were shorting on this candle. Was this a 5 minute? No. 3 minute, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, the 3 minute gap tag. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, that is kind of a shit sandwich, chat. Man. Would have been real nice and green after that in literally 16 seconds. So that's... Oh, that's life, man. That is life, I didn't... But now we're dumping. Holy cow. Volume has entered the chat. Next sell side level, we're already below the weekly open again. Next sell side level is 534. Friday's London low, Kevin. Friday's London low. I still have that marked out. Is that 443 here? Yeah. I still got that bitch marked out. Well, basically, same thing. Close enough. Yeah, it's like 446. Go figure, finally shorts and I fucking get left by the thinnest of margins. I don't know, boys. Sometimes I won't lie. Sometimes it's hard to not feel a little unlucky a little bit, but do I love you? Not right now, Aman. If I would have got snagged in there, then yeah, probably would, but my love is a very conditional love. Nothing personal. Do you think we see all-time highs this week? I don't know. I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know what's going on in the market anymore. And I'm tired of pretending I do. So we'll see. Everything's just so headline driven. You know, who am I to sit here and try to predict, you know, what's going to be our next news driver to new highs or new lows or... I try not to worry about that shit and just try to trade what I see, but... Yeah, boys, I guess we called it, didn't we? At the very beginning of stream, we saw the chat was like 64% bullish. We said, oh, it must be short. It must mean that we short today, huh? And sure enough, that was the most tilted the chat had been for a while in one direction for upside. So we'll see what kind of continuation this brings, right? I mean, I think last week what I was anticipating, because the news was more so negative, right? The news was that we couldn't get to a deal with Iran. That was the whole news coming out of the weekend when JD Vance went to Pakistan. And then we had that big 400-point gap down, and my anticipation a little bit more so because I felt like we were still in a premium relative to the range we were in. We're kind of taking a trip down memory lane here, but like if you guys recall, the week prior to last week, at the very end, or well, actually, wait, what day was this? This was Tuesday. Okay, so not the end of the week, but we get this rally up. If you guys remember, I'm trying to remember what headline came out Tuesday. What headline came out Tuesday that caused this rally? It was late in the afternoon, and we just saw price fly on Tuesday. And my primitive mind, my premium and discount thinking ass mind, was like, oh, we're in a premium, right? From here, and then we expanded to another new high on the end of that week, going into last week. So my anticipation last week at the beginning of the week was we would see a new week opening gap fill, tumble down into here before continuation. I still was bullish. I just wanted to see, you know, a little bit more of a discounted range offered on like this 4 hour. Obviously, not a fucking chance. We rip up this week. What do? We fill the new week opening gap. And now, you know, are we getting what I was anticipating here finally this week? Yet to be seen, but so when you ask if we're going to see new all-time highs this week, I don't know. A new all-time high would just simply look like previous weekly high sweep. So your guess is as good as mine. I'll just wait and see what we respect. All I know, boys, is we got to have, I mean, there's got to be down close days here at some point. All right. I mean, let's just be realistic here. We already made history. We already made history by having 13 straight green up close days on the QQQ. So if you're just going to think in terms of probabilities, like we're due for some down close days, you know. Trade fucked up your consistency. You made too much. It is me on that because it was too fast of a spike down, or what? You made too much, did you? Listen. How about you have some? How about you get some real? How about you get left behind and have some real problems to complain about? It is me trading. You made too much money. Oh boo-hoo. Oh boo-hoo. You made too much money, did ya? Yeah, we feel so bad for you. It is me trading. You son of a gun. You get some real problems. When you get left behind, get some real problems. Son of a. 15-minute gap short. I mean, yeah, we'll just see if we want to get continuation or not. But yeah, I mean, at this point, like I told you boys, I think I missed, I mean, obviously I missed the one trade that I wanted here in the short. I wanted the short continuation to London because that was low-hanging fruit. And now it's like, all right, do we see continuation lower from this? You know, do we see price, you know, rally, retrace back up into here? You could, maybe some of you are trying to force. I just think it feels a little forced if you're trying to long back up into here. You know, not to say that you couldn't find something there, but it's feeling a little heavy. And in order for me to want to engage in continuation shorts, I would want to see price obviously retrace to some extent into a higher time frame bearish PD array, which we are doing here, kind of. You know, it's tough for me to want to short the first bearish PD array after we've taken out an objective, right? We've taken out these lows here from the overnight trading. We are respecting the new week opening gap low, weekly opening price. So for me, I just don't really have much of a choice than to just kind of be patient at this point. You know, unless I was sitting here trying, which I'm not trying to do, but if I was sitting here trying to like long this back up into here, maybe some of you are, I don't know, not really what I'm trying to do right now. You know, if anything, it would be like, all right, we trade up into this 15, see if we respect it. Cause I don't know at this point if we will respect it or not. and then look for lower time frame confirmation out of that, you know, and then go to external lows. So that's what I would try to do for me, but all right, boys. Looks like I'm getting off the hook again with no second giveaway. 178 likes, 22 likes away from our 200 like goal for giveaway number 2. So we'll have to call it there, boys. Don't worry. We'll get you trained in. We'll get you trained in, boys. We'll get you trained. Don't worry about it. Hey, the 200 like days will come. The 200 like days will come. All right, man. But yeah, GG's everybody that caught the short there. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this stuff up. Called exactly what I wanted. Wanted to wait for more confirmation. It gave the 1 minute change in the state off the OTE there in macro. And just didn't fill my limit here at the opening price of this candle. Opening price of this candle, I mean, as soon as the candle expired, I dropped it on there, just expecting to get filled. And it just did not do it. So yeah, oh, it's opening price there, 94. So yeah, you have to go back and watch the stream if you want to watch it, and then it just literally in 16 seconds ripped lower. It'll be a funny TikTok for sure. I'm sure it'll get all sorts of comments. But I would rather have the winning trade, to be honest with you. What's up, buddy? I know, we're going to go for a walk soon. You relax. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's up, Lang? Yeah, damn, dude. Oh, my gosh. Where did you short here, Lang? Did you short towards the open of this candle, or was it more after the low break? Kind of like held a little drawdown there going into the macro. And then macro took us the rest of the way, boys. Took us the rest of the way. But yeah, man, I'll probably call it there. I will keep an eye on this. I'm probably just going to set an alerts up here in this 15 minute. You know, if this does truthfully stay unopened or unfilled, excuse me, and let's say hypothetically we trade to more new lows. I don't see that happening just based on how this has wicked now. I kind of feel like this is telling me it has a willingness to go up here. But if for whatever reason we do see price kind of melt down here, I would then maybe be open to a reversal like that back up into there. But otherwise, to me, I would wait for this, and then I still am not just going to enter off this straight away, because I don't know if this is going to hold or not, if I'm being totally honest with you. And I'd wait for some confirmation, look for a potential continuation to external lows. So that would be what I'm going to be having my eye on going into the rest of the day if I take anything else, boys. So I'll keep you updated in the Discord on X if I take anything else. As of right now, unfortunately, one small loss on the long attempt up here, and then tried to catch the short. And I mean, if you guys were here, you saw what happened. So absolutely heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. All right, boys. Hey. All right, man. Appreciate you, boys and girls. I'll be back live here tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow will be another opportunity for some more trading, more giveaways. Just a wee bit short of the 200 like goal today. So maybe we'll hit it tomorrow. But I appreciate you, boys and girls. We'll continue to do the giveaways. If you guys want to continue to support the streams, I don't charge for anything. Everything's for free. Everything's here on YouTube for free. If you want to support the stream, support the channel, use code Tyler when you go to purchase your Prop Firm accounts. It'll give you the max discount as well. Appreciate you, boys and girls. All right. Enjoy your guys' Monday. And we'll be back live tomorrow. All right, guys? Don't be a degen. Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trade lots now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trader age every single day. Trend line snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.